Good morning. Welcome back to the Bristol Channel. You can't see this, but you know from the thumbnail where I am. Welcome back everyone. Welcome back to the mighty Bristol Channel. There you go, there's the introduction. Here I am. It's 5:30 in the morning. It's Sunday the 10th of Feb and it's raining. We're about 2.5 hours before high water. The mark that I am fishing, I normally fish about 2 hours up. So I've got about 20 minutes. All my rigs are ready. The rods are out, which I'll show you. Not in the water, they're ready to go and we're looking good. As you've seen from my recent video, I came out here and caught a bass and a ray. That was actually yesterday, but I've held the video back a week or two just so it's not the samey, if that makes sense. I'm going to continue setting up. I'm going to sort my stuff out. Like before, most of this session will be in daylight. So at night time, or this morning, until it gets light behind you, I'm just going to be filming and fishing. When it gets light, I'll show you my rigs. We'll do some baiting up. But more importantly today, I'm going to do some fishing. It's early, it's Sunday. I'm feeling good because yet again, I went to bed at 9:20 on a Saturday. Do you know what? I can remember the days when I'd be getting in now. Long gone. It's all about health, well-being and fishing. So welcome along, welcome back everyone. Let's do some bass fishing. Right, I can't really do much at the moment because I've got no water. Got no water, mate. It's just lapping. Yeah. Probably got about 10 minutes before I can start fishing. But we're here. It's peaceful. I'm the only one out here again. So I'm brave. No, I'm joking. I love it. It's beautiful. If you watched my previous video out here, you would see I caught a bass. It's quite early for bass, but sometimes they turn up. So today I've got some blow lug and I've got some fresh blacks. I've not actually bought any fish baits today or squid. I know I could probably catch a ray, but I'm gonna out and out bass fish today. Probably put one in, one out, 5 foot pulley. It's a 1.4 meter tide. Sometimes that helps, sometimes it doesn't. So sometimes it's good, sometimes it's shit. Last time, if you recall, I had problems over high water with debris going in the water. Luckily, we've had 3 or 4 big tides now, so hopefully it's all gone out there somewhere, across the wells. No, I'm joking. I don't know where it'll be. Hopefully, it's just not here and I can fish after high water. Because yesterday, when I last filmed here, I got a feeling I would have caught a few more bass if I could fish. If you've seen the video, you will see I couldn't even put a bait in the water. There was that much debris and it's just wiping me out every time. But I'm going to continue setting up. As I said, most of this session is in daylight. If I catch, I catch. But I'm just here to have a fish. We'll have a sunrise, we'll have some waves. Hopefully we can get a few bites. We're going to have birds, we're going to have lots of wildlife and I'm going to love it. It's definitely worth me getting up this morning at 4 o'clock to come out fishing for you. All I need to do now is enjoy the fishing and maybe do a little bit of catching. Before I start fishing, I'm just going to run over my rods and turn my headlamp off. So today I am using my competition blackout from Tronics Pro, a pair of. They are what we call a GT, and that means they've got a glass tip, which is perfect for 14 metres of tide. As you seen last time, the tide was barfing through and my tips were right over. I had that bite from the thornback and it just smacked me down slackline. And that is the benefit of GTs. Bite detection at range in tide. If you watch my videos, and I hope you have, please subscribe. Yeah, the main purpose of a glass tip is to see bites at range. Perfect for the Bristol Channel. A 6-ounce gripper on a splashdown to a 150 pound rig body, to a bead, a pulley bead and a bead, to a swivel, to a 120 pound hook length, a 4.0 J hook held with my magic pink tubing from Tronics Pro, to a 4.0 J hook, ready to go. Bait wise, I've got some black lug here, and I've got some blow lug, which I'll keep out the rain. Probably got about 5 minutes before I can cast. So what I'm going to do now is bait up a rig with a black lug, get it out there in the tide, and then probably bait one up with blow lug, a little simple overhead thump. Hopefully one out in the tide, as I mentioned, for maybe a cod or a bass, and the one in close, definitely fishing for a bass. I've not got no fish baits, squid, so the chances of catching a ray are quite slim, but I've caught rays on lug. But my aims really are to get us into a bass. Honestly, I'll show you in a bit, but I just absolutely shit myself. I just turn around and there's like 50 things looking at me, and they're cows. Whoa. I was like, well, what is that? But they're all right. And there we go. That's my first rig, ready to go out. That's 3 fresh blacks bound together with my Baytex. Look at that 4.0 circle sticking out with my 4.0 J hook. Let's get it out there. Let's do some fishing. Wish me luck, everyone. Welcome back. Good morning. Let's go. I've not had a cast with these reels yet. As you know, I normally like to have 1 or 2 casts to straighten out the line and check my leader, but it's fine. I cleaned them last night, so they're still wet. Ooh. Doing all right here. Whoa. Concentrate, put my headlamp on so I can see what I'm doing. You know how it works. I'm not very good at this shit. He's out there, son. Right. Now what I need to do is pop this one out. It's probably only 3 foot of water. But yeah. A massive tide today, almost 15 meters just up above me. There you go, fine. Right, there you go. And there you go, everyone. There's some beautiful Bristol Channel blow lug ready to go. The killer bait for me for bass is blow lug and the Bristol Channel. They absolutely love it. Sorry, got a knot. Yeah, and cod do, so I've got a chance. What I'm going to do now is get this one out there, and I'll prop this one a little bit further as well, and when we get the depth of water, probably chuck one in, little overhead thump, in close around the rocks, to hopefully get a feeding bass. Let's get it out there, everyone. get it out there. And there we are. We're fishing. And there we go. The girls, the blackout girls. It's a bit tight, that one. Oh. Oh, it's just the waves. If you watched my previous video out here, it was flat calm. Not really rough. It's got a northerly wind coming across from Wales. Just kicking it up. I had a little rattle on this one. It may have been a bird. First light, they fly right along the top of the water. Sometimes they can hit your line. Just changing my baits on the blow lug. Every 15 minutes, just keep it going in. It's just getting light now. As it's raining though, it's still quite dull, but it's fine. Got a bit of weed on the rod. Bait's untouched really. It's a good sign. Let's get it out there. Let's get out on that tide. Let's chase tide today. I feel it's my best opportunity to get a nice codling or maybe a bass. I'm just going to change the baits on this one. On the black lug. It's got a lot more scent than blow lug, but it's been out there 45 minutes now. I have got 5 on there. What's going on here? Hang on. It's like the blow lug ones come round. Get this one changed. I can keep an eye on it. Maybe there's a little bit of weed. But as you can see, it's still raining. It's not very nice. But we're only out for 3.5 hours. So I'm not really worried. And after Norway, this is absolutely nothing. It's a cold rain now, my hands are cold. Look at that. And there we go. I'll show you this. This has been out here 40 minutes in that tide. And it's quite dark. Don't know what happened then, it's like I had a bite. Oh, and there you go. Look at that, everyone. Perfect. Right, let's get the other one out there. Oh, it's honking out here. Let's chuck it out there. There's the cows that I could see. Well, I couldn't see the cows, I could see their eyes. No, that's a cat. That's what you do for a cat, isn't it? What do you do for a cow? They must be deaf or ignorant. Well, yeah, as you can see, it's raining. It's just clearing up actually. We're about half an hour from high. As before, this is probably, well, it is the biggest tide of the year so far. So it's going to go right in that field. You can see there where September last year, the big springs pushed all that tree and log activity in there. Log activity. What the fuck? Where did that come from? Yeah, it's nice, eh? Anyway, I'll keep fishing, I'll keep trying. We're about half an hour before high water. Keep the baits going in and having a good time with my mates. Nah, probably foreign. Just like that, the rain's gone. Let's change the blow lug one. Oh, it's like a different day. Beautiful now. I can see Cardiff. As you can see on the right hand rod, that tide has just started to pull. That's heavy. Oh no, yeah. Let's get it out there. I don't need to tighten that up. The tide will do it for me. And there we are. Got tide on both. Maybe I should have bought some squid. I could have caught us a fawny then, or a conger eel. Although, a conger eel would take blow lug and black lug. Right everyone, I just had a slack line on the right hand rod. It might be the tide just breaking me out, because as you can see, it's pumping through. Just pull down and come back. I'm not sure if it's fishy or not, but I'll bring you back anyway. It's on the blow lug. It's just stuck in the mud. Just going to top the blow lug up. Maybe this time I cast a little bit up to the right, just to give me a little bit of a better line lay in that tide. I'm trying. Damn, am I trying? Wow, well. Right, let's get this out on the tide, let a boa line out, get my baits nailed to the deck, and hopefully I can get us into the fish. I've got 9 blow lug on here. What more can I do? Get out there, son. I'm trying. The sun's out. Well, the fishing's been hard. Well. It's a few hours out of my life to come out here and watch the world wake up. Probably got about half an hour left. Ooh, what was that? Left hand one. What was that? Might just be the wind then. Looked like a bite there. That must be the wind. Hang on. Got quite a lot of line out on that one, so I'm up tiding. Maybe. Got some weed on the line. I fish really well, actually. I know that's a weird thing to say when I blanked, but I fish well. Kept the baits going in. There's been no weed. It's been good. Plenty of tide, plenty of movement. That is a fish. Yes! I got a fish! That is a fish. And it's going off down tide. I've got plenty of line on here, so I'm up tiding, so what you need to do, oh, there's a fish on there. Wow. Right on cue. Let's turn you around. I've got so much line out, I've just got to keep winding, like up tiding, till I feel some weight, and then I lean into it, like so. Oh. I got a bit of weed there. Oh man. There was a fish there. Oh, it must have been just weed. It looked fishy there. I didn't do anything wrong. I don't know. Sometimes when it's hard, the fish aren't really interested. And that's just the way it is. What I'm going to do is get this one out there. Final cast, give it everything. Slowly pack up. And hopefully get one last knockings. Get out there. There we go. And that tide rip. Well, as you can see, tide waits for no man. Blanking or not blanking, the tide's gone out. To be honest, I normally clear off around about now. I left the bait in the water just hoping really to get a bite. A bit of weed on here. That's definitely a fish earlier. Unfortunately, just didn't stick. Right, here we go. Yeah, I was just saying my battery died. Sometimes when you have a really hard day, you get one bite and you miss it. It's like the fish aren't really interested. I'm sure they're still here. But that was a decent bite. In tide, so there was tension. My hooks were good. Bait presentation, spot on. Just thought I'd bring it back. Just in case I've got something hanging on the end. And I've avoided a blank. But it doesn't look that way. I've got a bit of weed. Come on, run away. My battery keeps turning off. Well, not my battery, my camera. Got a faulty battery everywhere. Yeah, I'm going to keep trying hard when I go out. Thanks again for joining me. My name's Wayne. This has been the Bristol Channel. I'm going to make my way out of here, go and get a fat bacon roll. It's a Sunday. I'm going to treat myself, and then we're going out for Sunday dinner. Look after yourself, and I'll see you somewhere else very soon.